Kenji Bahar, the quarterback, Pete Guerrero, the tailback, going to see so much of the ball today, and right off the bat, he is gone! Oh, he is a track star. Nobody is catching Pete Guerrero. 94 yards to the house.
Now Cass is in the shotgun. He was an outstanding punter in high school. There's a very good chance he's going to kick this, and they didn't recognize it. And here is the punt by Cass, and he may have overhit it. It's going to bounce inside the 10. It checks up. And Wofford downs it at the 1 yard line. A 47-yard punt. That was his average as a junior in high school.
Were you surprised Monmouth didn't use more screens in the first half against an aggressive defensive line?
Well, it's not so much the defensive line.
Josephus Smith, the big man, in as the fullback. Craig going to pass. Throwing. Touchdown, Austin Peay. Elijah Brown, the tight end. So fresh set of downs for Georgia State. Arbuckle, play action. Penny Hart is off to the races. Georgia State is in front. Juwan Hamilton with him. DiNucci keeps it one-on-one against Powell. He's going to burn him easily and turn it upfield. Ben DiNucci crosses midfield with a big gainer. I'll tell you the dedication. Carthage is a 4A school in Texas, won the state championship, 3 players on this team. They went 14-0. The season went into January. Wall Township High School won the Shore Conference in New Jersey. They played 7 games.
Yeah, I mean...
Texans have their priorities.
Yes, they do.
That season finished in December, I'm just telling you.
Yeah.
Again, watch for a fake. Harry O'Kelly has run for the first down several times. Here he goes. The Australian is locked up short of the first down. Colgate holds. Walking on his own, and Troy is first and goal at the 5. Brandon Burks diving for the end zone. That's one for the highlight reels. Troy's on the board in the second half. And they go a little quicker here. They feel like they have to. Taking a shot wide open. Monmouth is back in it. The touchdown strike to Terrence Green. He's played 3 career playoff games. He's scored in all of them. And Monmouth is alive and well. All season, 2016 FCS champion James Madison has looked like one of the subdivision's 2 dominant teams. But a trip to Texas for the FCS title game is earned, not awarded. This season's playoff journey starts against an emerging Monmouth program full of confidence after its first ever playoff win. Round 2 of the FCS playoffs is about to kick off. James Madison and Monmouth are next. The longest, shortest football season of your life is finally reaching its climax at the FCS level. The playoffs start today. Number 2 seed Sam Houston, the Southland Conference champs, hosting the Big South winners from Monmouth, New Jersey. This is the top half of the bracket. South Dakota State gets the number 1 seed. All these games will get going later today. And then you flip down to the bottom and you have the heavyweights. James Madison, North Dakota State, and Sam Houston all paired in this bottom half of the bracket, all trying to make it to Frisco, Texas, and the May championship game. We're in Huntsville, Texas. We're so glad to be with you and glad to be on site. Rini Ngolia and Jonathan Yardley, looking forward to this one. And Rini, Monmouth, we talked about a long, short season. Yeah. Monmouth's only played 3 games. If they're going to pull off the upset today, they're going to have to establish the run.
They are, and I know you can't see it, but I am smiling under this mask. I'm just glad these kids at the FCS level get a chance to play for a championship.
Well, you don't usually see the 13-yard line marked off at a football stadium, but 13 is a big deal in these parts. It's actually lucky for Colgate. And this goes all the way back to the school's founding. The mascot wears 13. The student section, which is now empty, is section 13. And that's because the university was founded by 13 men with $13 and 13 prayers. And they have kept this thing going. They trail 13-6 right now. Bobby, they could use some
for football here in Central New York.
Grant Brenneman to run on first down. Tries a stiff arm. Dimitri Holloway was having none of it, but it's a good game for Colgate.
And so Colgate right there coming back to the quarterback run on the short side. See the wide receivers are all up on the left side of the top side of the screen, trying to come back here, and Brenneman finding a little bit of space this time. Was stuffed earlier, picking up about 6.5 yards. Now facing a 2nd and 3, probably another steady dose of James Holland.
We haven't talked about 2nd and 3rd and less than 5 for Colgate very often. First down has been tough. Everybody moved except the ball.
And it might be tough again.
Max Hartzman, the center.
False start. Number 63 of the offense. 5-yard penalty. 2nd down.
It's right guard Scott Hirschman. It looked like the center Max Hartzman was just a little bit slow on the snap, unfortunately there. Which that negates a really nice play. As you see, everyone goes. It's sometimes when the center forgets the count, that's a bad deal for the entire offense. But it negates a really nice run. So now you're facing a 2nd and 9 again.
There haven't been a lot of penalties in this game, but the ones that have been called have been critical, going each way. Ball stays with James Holland. Big play, Jay. But he won't be able to turn it into a first down. It'll bring up 3rd and 4.
So a nice run right there by James Holland. You call him nice big play Jay. I'm going to call him the Dutchman. Yeah, we can go with that, but a nice job right there. Setting up here, basically getting back all the yardage lost by the penalty at 3rd and 4. And if you're Colgate, you have to feel like you need to start controlling the ball a little bit. And your defense has stepped up for you big. They've gotten the stops when they've needed them. Offensively, you really haven't held up your end of the bargain.
Quick dump to Holland. He's got running room, and he's got a big play, Jay. Into JMU territory with a first down at the 41.
Right, I'm going to negate the Dutchman. It's big play Jay from there on out. He must have heard me say that. What a terrific play call, though. Chris Young understands they're going to bring a little pressure. They're stunning. He goes to the boundary. It's a little quick flare screen. Nice job getting out in front by Charlie Holstoppel, getting the block, and then James Holland does the rest, getting up the sideline for a nice chunk gain on 3rd and short.
28-yard pickup. Into plus territory. Brenneman to throw. He's got Owen Rocket, and he overthrew him again. He had a step on Jimmy Moreland.
And Owen Rocket's done a good job. They've been trying to get him inside of Jimmy Moreland. He's had him a couple times today, and Grant Brenneman's just put a little too much on it every time. There's no free safety in the middle of the field. They're putting a lot on the CAA Defensive Player of the Year to lock down Owen Rocket. Rocket has 2 steps on him. If it's a little bit more catchable, I think Rocket's walking in the end zone.
They said the shoulder injury could affect his throwing accuracy downfield. You don't know whether it's the shoulder or rust or just a big game and a missed throw by inches there. 2nd and 10 for Colgate. Alex Matthews, the tailback, gets his first carry and makes it a good one.
So what you saw right there was a big run on first down, and the reason why you saw it is now the fact that Dukes have had to play a little bit more coverage. Sometimes taking a shot, they know they got away with one. They realize the last play could have been a touchdown. You're seeing a little bit more coverage right here, and that's why you're seeing Alex Matthews, their more short yardage back, found some seams. There wasn't that extra defender up in the box. As you look again here on 3rd down, no defenders past 7 yards down the field. There is no free safety. They are geared up to stop the run of the Raider offense.
Brenneman runs to that side, picks his spot. Grant Brenneman is gone to the house. Colgate, 13 might be lucky after all.
Touchdown Raider offense. What a great job by the interior of that Raider offensive line.